Why do you keep doubting yourself? This is a question many people carry quietly, but rarely say out loud. It is, why do I keep doubting myself? I've thought about it. I've prayed about it. I've tried to be careful. And yet, no matter what I do, there's always a voice inside asking, is it right? Am I overthinking? Is something wrong with me? Many people explain this as personality or a lack of confidence, lack of faith. But over time, I learned something important. Deep, ongoing self-doubt is rarely just a personality issue. More often, it is a response to an identity that has been slowly worn down. Have you noticed this? The deeper you go, the more responsibility you carry, the more seriously you take your faith, the more you begin to doubt yourself. Not because you are going backward, but because the ground beneath you has become more complex. When you live for a long time under constant evaluation, being watched, being mirrored, being corrected, being surrounded by spiritual language, but rarely being truly understood, your inner sense of direction slowly shifts. Without realizing it, you stop asking, what does God see? And you start asking, how will this look? Will this be misunderstood? Will this be seen as unspiritual? This is not humility. This is self-protection after identity has been squeezed for too long. Self-doubt often does not come from pride. It comes from living too long without a stable place to stand and see, I know who I am. When your sense of worthy is constantly confirmed by external standards, your inner ground will eventually shake. Romans chapter 12 verse 2. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. This is not a call to prove yourself harder. It is an invitation to restore the source of your judgment. So if you find yourself doubting constantly, I want to offer you 3 recalibrations. First, doubt does not mean you choose the wrong path. Sometimes it simply means you have entered a depth that requires discernment. Second, do not replace your relationship with God with the voices of others. Spiritual maturity is not about having more references, but about having a clearer source. Third, you can bring your doubt to God without using this against yourself. If self-doubt has been loud lately, do not rush to fix it. Instead, pause and ask one quiet question. Whose expectations have I been living under recently? That question may matter more than any immediate answer. In the next episode, we will slowly move away from why and begin to explore, how can I stand again in the place God has given me? If you want, you may leave a short comment. The place I doubt myself more is. You don't need to explain. You are not alone in the learning how to reclaim your inner ground. This is Stillness Within, a space for recalibrating your inner direction. We'll meet again